Going live, you're live! Hey! Hello world! Hello internet!
Crikey.
Bella's getting excited again.
Yes! There you go.
Are we there?
The internet can see us. How many people are watching now? That's probably all of us.
I didn't expect that.
Just
YouTube.
Congratulations, Dan.
I'm the IT expert at work because I can operate a keyboard.
Yeah, it's not like I had to help you figure out they can scroll down on the fucking website.
There was no scrolling bar at the side. It tricked me into belief. No!
Yes, there is! Just open your fucking eyes!
Well, we are happy now because we are
net with people watching, seeing how professional we are.
That's why YouTube is successful streaming.
Yeah, so, what are we going to do? I don't know. No, actually, we are going to talk. TV show without the crowd. No stars are on the cut that draw. Will be headlined by a 50-year-old that can't go past 3 minutes.
I'm that 50-year-old.
I don't think so. I'm faster than him. Gotta run.
Yes, but to do this. Yes, but to do this. 3 times the window. You can't run past.
Everyone can't read on screen. Everyone can't read on screen.
Yeah, so introduce
formally start.
This is Rick.
Hello.
This is Connell.
Hello.
This is Yen. And that's
Hello. And you are.
Yes, I am me. And yeah, we are talking about
The Dan.
about me today for 3 hours.
Dan, no introduction. I've gone small. Oh no.
Talking about big, there's a big show happening.
Too big for one. Too big for one.
One night. And the first match, at least according to Wikipedia, is the NXT Women's Championship match between Charlotte Flair and the defending champion Rhea Ripley. And the question I have for you, Liam, is how hyped are you for this?
Oh god. Not very, because not very featured on TV for about 2 months now. They've kind of been showing vignettes. One of them. About six times. I mean, I guess it's nice. Doing title match. Nice for Rhea. Obviously, it would have been nice and such. But I mean, I guess Charlotte could win.
Yes, she probably.
I have the idea of Charlotte winning. Personally,
I am, but I'm not for Charlotte winning.
Like have all then, and it wouldn't be as. I also think she. Yeah. We'll take Charlotte. We'll take Charlotte.
Mm.
I've learned years of watching against Charlotte.
If I was going to, I would say, I don't know actually.
Just like I thought.
I don't think so, because you have to keep in mind that on SmackDown there's probably no women's division at all. They need a person like Rhea Ripley to go there and be a top contender.
No one will be meaner. But we'll get to her.
Yes, but if you want to book then the following match after that, you want to book two big ladies clashing inside a WWE.
Don't want to be Ripley.
It's great. Sounds like
the ladder match. Which is
I will say on NXT Women's Championship when they announced it, like I thought they were going to do a men match as well. I guess they didn't have time to King Corbin, somehow.
And Mojo Rollins. He's a big draw of the entire show. So what about you, Yen? You haven't said anything about this?
I think it only makes sense for Rhea title if Charlotte otherwise doesn't make much of sense. I don't think Charlotte not for that long. I hope so. But you guys said it.
Yeah, it's yeah. I feel like the Queen is going to win.
I feel like John had crazy now, contending and Charlotte win.
But since we are talking about royals, Liam has already alluded to it a little bit earlier. King Corbin. And Elias. So what did you guys think?
I thought. I mean.
I feel sorry.
Yeah, what did you guys think about that bump he took? I believe 2 weeks ago.
How's
very funny. Emotion they were going for.
I mean, the best thing was when he was on that guardrail and he was like, Corbin, and then he just pushed it.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I used to really like as everyone. I don't know if Roman's rude or I don't think he's bad. I just can't be bothered.
Yep. I think he is where he should be because he was the main event. So he's still tarnished for a while. And it's just fuck off screen. And everything 6 months. He's only lying with Elias a couple of weeks. It's been going on for ages.
It's because
I think the king has been so often and it's always the same. Never the same. But that's why in current day I like to get up on the screens. That's.
And no one can top King Booker.
Funny.
I think get rid of him. To be honest, just go Baron Corbin.
I assume Rick is the biggest Corbin fan out of all of us.
I don't mind that. I do think really just dragged well too long. Groundhog.
The thing is,
Yeah, I mean, you've got to look at one of the big names in the company, for a dude of his size, he moves around and really good asset to the roster, but get him away from what take the crown.
Take for a couple of months. Let get about because I think most people will get him for a couple months. Let him bring back. I don't know what the role for that.
He had the waistcoat.
Yeah, he was kind of
the sheriff.
He was still kind of not confident, but he kept saying the same.
And he retired trying to get that.
For him. I think.
These fast, the company is still very much behind Corbin.
They are. He's strong. They're behind.
Don't you let job it now. To be fair. But then the point.
I would say don't
Well, it's happened.
So he's beaten Elias then, yeah?
I would assume so.
Can you just
Let's move on to something way more positive. I believe it's a match we are all looking forward to. It's Dolph Ziggler with Otis.
Yes.
Oh boy.
So, Liam, this is your stage.
We should save. That's the real main event. I believe I got as a result of this, whichever way it goes. SmackDown. Mysterious Hackerman revealed it.
Can I mention I love the way TNA or WWE go back and winning from each other.
That was also a copycat move by them.
I did. Completely forgot.
Yeah. Anyway. Otis. I think it leaves still questions. But what I would be more interested in is why he decided to do that.
Because he's a nice man.
Nice guy.
Okay,
I'm actually.
I think about stuff a bit more like the general. Hey, but who could it be?
Shame, man. My show, I'm going to take it because he's Exactly. Yeah. No.
I'm glad that you make that because I knew in the back of my head he was going to send the text, and that was what and I was worried it was going to be Taki. Because
I still think something.
No.
Great. Good friend. He loves to lift steaks and eat weights. Yes.
Is mixed tag?
Yeah, one on one.
I did think he was winning SmackDown. Now they know. I think it was going to win.
Getting distracted though by something from the hacker, and then Otis gets the victory. So it's not a clean victory.
Do we think the hacker getting involved?
I think the hacker's done it.
Someone will come out.
I don't know why, but for some couple of times love angles. I don't know the back of my head somehow many one Otis. Sonya to well. I know.
That's the thing
That's what I was saying. In the back of my head, somehow ridiculous storyline.
Eric Bischoff. Because he wants HLL.
But who is official predictions. Otis.
There's no. It's Otis.
Things are flying out the window.
Otis is winning.
But you can't grab.
He grabbed
At the TV.
Yeah.
Rick Malone.
There's one match that's still in question. There are actually 3 matches still in question. We don't know if they're really happening the way they are announced. One of them is Aleister Black versus Bobby Lashley.
It's happening.
They didn't do anything on the last episode.
Isn't
Basically, there is one.
It's WrestleMania.
Bobby Lashley, and Alistair Black.
They made up Alistair said, well, I've been on the course, so never mind.
Goldberg.
That'll be far better.
Done.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, maybe they just then
Basically,
Do we get any Rusev come back?
He's been for one weeks or so now. He wasn't taping.
By the way, just in the chat.
Definitely not. No. You can get WrestleMania on Sky TV, WWE Network, and where the pay-per-view providers, and there's probably something else, Fox or something.
If you pay,
You can get it for free if you subscribe.
It's
Black is winning this one.
I give up.
Then let's move on to what else is there. There's Kevin Owens taking on Seth Rollins for nothing. Yeah.
It's a shame that the whole Rollins army, either injured or Razor,
They were really taking on anymore. True.
The promo that Rollins cut on Raw, that was quite nice, and it worked. And
One thing I will say, and it's not like I was literally overall, that's been massive. The Owens feud, because the back was really good. And
Go ahead.
I was going to say take a win.
I think this is a split. I am card. I think it would be I think Braun did sort of after that I'm never Ryan. I think that's Ryan of Seth. So win.
So
I would like.
Owens has lost so many matches now. It feels like so. I feel like he kind of needs a big victory to just don't be forgotten. So
he does. That's why he's going to lose. He does. That's why he's going to lose.
Honestly, with that, I let them do their thing. I just want to see that. I mean, didn't they have a match like 10 years ago?
probably.
I just want to see them. I just want them go ahead and let them do their thing.
I think this match is opening Saturday.
No. I think it's going
to be first one. I think it's going to be first one going.
I think we should know this. I think we should know this.
We should.
Who's saying what? I would say Owens is winning this one still. So you guys.
I think just about. I would be more confident if followers.
I had thought yesterday. There's someone else who was suspended by all accounts, and who could possibly get involved. Or he got cast.
And they still showed the advert.
I mean, you can't go away.
Yeah. So Yen.
Owens.
I'm going.
So we are quite divided here. Okay, then let's move on to a match. So we actually have a match where that could be exciting because we can't predict the winner actually. That's for a change. We talked about a match that could open a night, and I would say the Raw Tag Team Championship could do that. With the Street Profits defending against Angel Garza and for some reason Austin Theory. Because Andrade got injured in a match against Cedric Alexander.
Street Profits winning. I thought they were winning.
It's good to have them both. But I don't think tag team is a way to go forward. The way to go forward. I don't think it should be at all. I think
he will be
I think Profits win.
Yeah. Rick.
Yeah.
I can't say I give a damn. Street Profits retain, but they'll drop them shortly. They don't give a shit about wrestling, so why should I?
What do you think could have been done with these lads? So, Street Profits in a title defense against an actual tag team.
I think before everything went off, they were going to do AOP Profits and a triple threat. He would have been in a US title
or just against this.
Yeah. I would have predicted a Mexican five-way with Carrillo, Garza, Andrade, Mysterio, and who else is there?
Yeah,
Only the guy who all paid to be erased from the system.
I'll also say, by the way, just to make a point, people said because of the random theory, pairing Garza to Rhea, that would have made no sense whatsoever. That would have been the worst thing. So that's a stupid idea. Sorry.
It's always Twitter.
So the next match on the card is also a tag team match, and it's
Is it though?
for the women's tag team championship match. Kabuki Warriors, Kairi Sane and Asuka against Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross, the most prestigious championship in all of WWE. So, if you've never seen this match before,
Any damn, but I would like to see. So I reckon. To
be honest, I don't care about that. I have the problem is tag women's championship. I think most people forgot they even existed because they weren't there at all. Yeah, but there's this thing you can do stuff and they just
kind of
well, I kind of hope that they would do the Divas of Doom against the Kabuki Warriors, because that would actually be interesting a bit.
That would be an Italian.
Really hard.
You just had to.
Of course, I had to. It's a fact. They do.
I'll say.
Yep.
I can see them actually dropping the title, and then Vince puts Asuka on commentary to replace Lawler.
The commentary team
Just one who doesn't barely another
He made me like it. Good.
I felt so I've been actually good. He seems to have freedom to do what you want. Shows.
This is how boring.
Quickly move on to a great match, my personal favorite on the card, the Intercontinental Championship match between Sami Zayn and Daniel Bryan. Your thoughts?
Yeah.
Zayn.
Yes.
Because he's I think and then hopefully we just end up with
will lead to, and then that will lead to hopefully Chad Gable, whether he dives some guy and then you get a nice six-man tag.
I think we had enough six-man tags on SmackDown now. I believe.
But
I believe Daniel is actually getting the title, and then he can defend the title against Cesaro, Nakamura, Zayn over the next month. And then
you know
Daniel nobody will defend the title until they can do proper shows again after this. So
I joke on Twitter about the UFC card, and they had to cancel that. Bayley, where there's a fight, there's a fight, Tony Ferguson, they make five times. Can you have to happen because one guy had to drop out. One guy now they have Corona problem, and I made the show on an aircraft carrier. No government, they do it. And I think WWE, I don't know, is the type of just out on the sea and see just
wrestling in the sea would never work. Wrestling in the sea would never work. You should ever do that. No, you should ever do that.
Oh God.
I think I don't know. I think there's certain things the fact that Zayn obviously has injury issues. Obviously he might not be able to play anyway. That's part of the reason. I think say Brian. As much as we all like Sami Zayn, just I think transitional champion.
He had to get it off.
We'll get to that later.
well, but I'm sure we can all agree that this will be one of the better matches on the card if given enough time.
Yes.
I don't think it'll be the best.
I think
do a lot better than this one. Probably get to it.
Okay then. So Rick said Zayn is retaining. I said Brian is winning. So
I said
saying Zayn is winning.
Yep.
Free Sammy to Brian.
Then let's move on to the next match, which is it's a Boneyard match between the Undertaker and AJ Styles.
It's actually Mark Holloway against
Sorry, yes, wrestling is...
We're getting real now.
It's not real, now we are real.
It's getting real, bro.
I would keep my thoughts real names from real names. I think it's fine, like when that's when it was someone call in
It's a good silly. Like your name is Charlotte Flair. What?
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't think don't think there's any doubt winning. Taker is winning.
Yes. So
Hey, bring home the unholy him and Blake combat Gallus.
it's actually going to be that Boneyard match. Is it?
I think it's just going to be they can't hold very they don't want to. They don't. I think it's going to be the same thing.
That's what because I believe it's some kind of taped video format they will be using. It will not be happening in the performance center.
I think naked return. Along with somebody else on the I did crazy AJ Styles.
At least it's nice that Undertaker.
I would have liked to see Undertaker against Black. I will say that I think it will be better. I'm kind of glad they haven't.
Hope. I think this match is going to be very
like Wyatt and Cena.
They'll be shot in same style like New Day, Wyatt, compound, film that.
They still got Jeremy Borash working. Yeah.
He could have still had Matt Hardy.
No. Because Vince doesn't get that.
I could have told everybody like 3 years ago that this would happen.
It was obvious from the start.
Why is this good?
I don't get it, pal. God damn it!
Don't you want to see
what the thing
Get Shane on this show.
Maybe the second time will be the last. He's going to take Braun out Goldberg.
I would prefer that.
Then.
Well, then.
Talking
about this as a cinematic type of thing, and then we go to the other match that will probably set up like this. It's the Fiend versus John Cena. Who's winning?
I don't think it's going to be absolutely fair. I don't think so.
He's grown up
those days. What I think Cena actually agrees and says he has to put over the Fiend, but Vince will go, the people want to see a positive moment in these times, so you have to win for the people. Cena wins. Lol.
I don't think
because WWE is not creating moments.
I would find
I was about to make a joke. No.
Oh God. Say it.
No. I will tell you afterwards.
Okay. And then I'll leave it in the comments.
Yeah. So
Everyone,
I'm not at fault.
Okay.
that the Mr. Rogers Bray Wyatt is going to get involved.
I think there'll be
Okay then. Firefly Funhouse match. Yeah, the next match I have here is another tag team championship match between Miz and Morrison defending against the New Day and the Usos.
Well, it was reported before it's actually John Morris against one of the New Day. It was, but they're still promoting it. So
I feel like May still be
I don't know.
If it's a tag team, I don't think it really matters.
There needs to be a new team match.
They need on the main roster
I think
Otis single.
He's an Universal Champion.
Transitioning. Looking.
I don't think
one of the greatest tag team divisions of all.
It's going to be Mojo and the
Yeah, you never know with WWE, so we are all saying they're defending. Well, John Morrison is going to win.
If the match is happening, Morrison is winning, yes.
Okay.
I think
it's a one-on-one win. If it's tag match, Morrison will win. Yeah.
Okay, then.
And one has to go to Raw, and then
So the next match here is Connell's most favorite match here. It's the SmackDown Women's Championship match. But Connell has just deactivated his microphone.
Hang on. He's busy.
Yeah, the SmackDown Women's Championship match between the defending champion Bayley, Lacey Evans, Naomi, Sasha Banks, and nobody's meaner than her.
And Queen has to.
So
I don't actually think Queen.
I agree.
Made her strong on television. I think it's going to be Sasha.
Bayley.
I think Bayley if Sasha wins, have to almost rushing in Sasha
Then not smart. They're going to rush through it early, and then it's going to be like Lacey Evans versus Natalya.
So So I believe you all remember probably the great Fatal 4-Way match at WrestleMania 34 or 35 for the United States title between Jinder Mahal, Rusev, Bobby Lashley, and Randy Orton, and the thing is, everybody thought like Root might be winning or Rusev might be winning. Nobody even thought of having Jinder Mahal win this match, and then he did, because Vince McMahon likes to annoy the audience a bit. And
SmackDown Women's Division is absolutely terrible.
Just put someone good on there. Yeah. Send Asuka over there. Let her just be everyone.
Then there is no audio on the stream right now.
I'll be back in just a second.
Okay. The thing is, I don't remember if it was muting your desktop audio for OBS or muting our NDI sources so it doesn't go.
Yeah. Send Asuka over there. Let her just be everyone.
Then there is no audio on the stream. Okay. Right now.
Has anyone gone on to check if they can hear it?
I'll be back in just a second.
Okay. The thing is,
On the actual thing. Is it fine
remember
now?
if it was muting your desktop
Are we done?
audio
Is it
for
echoing?
OBS or muting our NDI source. It's good now. Don't change anything. It's good now.
Yeah. Well, I don't trust that.
I mean, we've done most of the stream with
Yeah,
it,
we've done about
but
3/4 of it.
because we
All the
just forgot
important stuff.
to do that before. But yeah, I remembered that because the NDI sources are our audio. Then there's the desktop audio that's also going through, which then gets our audio through a set. It's weird. So you have to
This
mute
sounds like
the desktop
something I would
audio.
never ever want to deal with, so I'm glad you two do it.
So I may do it for. By the way, Liam, I decided I'm probably gonna watch tonight. So
I probably do other people. So
no.
yeah, we were.
No one cares.
No one gives a shit.
No one cared until Tamina was put in. And now the Queen is here.
It's an improvement on Dana Brooke.
Oh.
Hey.
But that man has a Hall of Fame ring to collect.
But he's start turning into RVD.
If there's a SummerSlam, yeah. Then,
Yeah.
Oh, it will be if it happens, then you worry. But I just have my doubts. It will. They could burn the whole PC down, it'll be worth it. Excuse me, she's a former 24/7 champion. She's a former 24/7. That was the last time we saw her until now. That random period you won the 24/7 title.
Let's do that. Let's do that
Yeah.
last. Please do that last.
I can think of 4 matches.
I think this is going to be a good match in terms of how they're going to perform it, because I think they're just going to go in there and just batter each other.
I don't know, man. I think, like, because Brock is like one of the best sellers that they have, I reckon he should sell his absolute arse off for about 30 seconds against Drew. And I think Drew should just batter him and win it nice and quick.
I don't
He
think
should, but we all know Brock won't let that happen. But
I don't know. He seemed getting more of a team player recently than he used to.
Yeah. I mean, he got battered against Goldberg before, didn't he? So why wouldn't he do it for someone like Drew?
I think Brock he cares.
This is all his fault.
Brock cares about the money more than how he's booked. So if he's getting paid, even if it's to lose, he won't mind. I don't think.
Yes. I agree. I actually don't. I think if he loses, he'll get pinned. But I don't think he's losing.
And your mic is muted, I think.
Me?
I think Drew. Yeah, the whole like holding it off thing. I think.
Yeah, we can't hear your mic on the stream.
Who's?
Dan's.
Send Asuka over there.
Yes, yours.
Everyone.
And
what was I saying?
Okay.
Oh yeah, I think that they're just going to have Drew win, because I think the whole thing about them wanting to push it back, they don't know how long they're going to have to push it back.
Has anyone gone on to check?
So I think they're just going to do it.
By that time, Angel Garza will be ready to be WWE champions, and there'll be no point putting it on Drew on the actual thing. Is it fine? And then Rob Gronkowski will beat him. We'll be done. Is it a Crown Jewel 2021?
Or in the ice.
No, that wasn't the
Then-
reason. Now we can.
Yes, yes.
Now you should.
what was
the
I
stream
saying?
should have my voice on.
We've been going. I think that they're just going to have about an hour. I think the whole thing about and it's finally working properly now, is it?
By that time, Angel Garza will be ready to be WWE champions, and there'll be no point putting it on Drew. Drew's win.
Yeah, I should be.
He carried boulders and all sorts in that promo for BT Sport. And he showered
that
Lesnar.
BT Sport promo was fantastic.
No, he can't use. Well, he can, but you shouldn't.
Jesus
Like,
fucking Christ, I need to set
And then
this
Rob
thing up
Gronkowski
next
will be
time we do this.
So there'll be no point putting it on Drew.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I
If
should be.
he carried boulders and all.
Next year we'll do the
He
exact
carried
same thing.
boulders and all sorts in that promo for BT Sport.
Anyway,
And
Anyway,
showered
that
Lesnar.
BT Sport
Anyway.
promo. Was
Anyway.
Anyway, so I'm saying Lesnar is retaining. Jan is saying Lesnar is retaining.
No, I'm not saying Lesnar is retaining. I'm saying Drew is going to win, but not in. He's not going to just fuck Brock up in like 30 seconds or a minute. I think it's going to be a bit longer. But I think Drew is going to win.
I think it'll be about 3 minutes, or
I
maybe
think it'll be
five.
about 5.
Yeah, just a fight for 5 minutes.
I reckon an easy win for Drew.
Easy win for Drew. Okay. Well, the next match then is the Raw Women's Championship match. Shayna Baszler eating the
I forgot about
of Becky Lynch. And then
that. Yeah. I don't know. I think I was confident Baszler was going to win until very recently.
I also do
Um,
not know. Because I think they like to every year have that one match where you think something's going to happen, but they change it.
Yeah.
So, that would be so
I don't think Vince fully backs Baszler,
Yeah,
to be honest.
actually, Jay's like, I don't think, that there's a report for him not wanting to be a in the Mania match at all. But I think, obviously, as I would like to see what's best for the Becky character. Obviously, her being the face of the division now, and she definitely has to chase it again. She definitely has to be beaten for this title, because the whole thing is she's getting complacent as the champion. So when she gets beat, then she'll have to have a redemption arc. And I don't see a better person to do that with. If you didn't do it with Asuka at the Rumble, then
Yeah,
Shayna
there
did.
isn't really anyone.
Because then the SummerSlam match will be Becky Shayna 2 with her chasing the title. If there's no Ronda, then Shayna's the best person to do it with.
Rick can't hear anyone.
That just sounds like a Rick problem. Because
yeah,
I can hear.
Because we can hear.
Yeah.
We can hear.
Everyone else can hear. I haven't got any.
I can hear everyone fine.
yeah. You see, the big wit. We also gave room for some technology problems, so I blame the virus.
I just wish it was easier. I mean, if we didn't have an overlay, everything would be way easier. But
It would also look.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
we want to have it.
Way.
The only way you learn things is by trial and error.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct. And we are now almost there. like
I gave a prediction for that match.
the prediction. Yeah, I think everyone said Drew, but me. I said Lesnar.
We were talking about Becky and Shayna.
And yeah, Becky and Shayna. No, we still haven't decided. I would go with with Baszler, because that's the obvious choice here.
I'm gonna go with Becky. I think just about.
Okay, because we had that ridiculous story where she bites her neck, then there's Becky serious for 1 week, then she's being Conor McGregor light for 1 week, and then she drives the trucks for one week. And then they put Shayna Baszler. They put Shayna Baszler inside the elimination chamber and expects everyone to just think, oh, maybe Ruby Riott is going to win, because she's definitely not. Shayna Baszler is winning this, and she did. And so I believe they're putting a lot of attention towards Shayna Baszler now, and there's nothing else you can gain out of the title reign of Becky Lynch. It has run its course, so put the title on Shayna.
But I don't think that sold on Shayna. She had that match with Kyrie on Raw. Now we can't. People find it boring. They can. So I also think it's obviously the obvious choice and obviously the safest choice and the best choice to make, but I don't think they're going to do it. Because they're weird.
Yeah, they are.
No, I think Shayna's going to win, and I think she'll win relatively decisively.
I think if she wins, she's going to choke her out.
There were rumours about Seth and Becky having time off after WrestleMania. I don't know if that's still possible, though, because of everything that is going on.
Can you hear us again, Rick?
I think everyone's taking time off after Mania, so it doesn't really matter.
It's really crackly and everyone's really broken up. I can just about hear people.
It sounds like a connection problem to me.
Yeah, that's probably on your side because we can hear each other fine.
And also the stream, everyone sounds fine.
Okay.
So,
maybe just internet. Maybe.
Yeah. So, we have now talked about almost every match, 2 remaining, and then we have to talk about probably the best booked feud of the entire show.
What I think will be the best match on the show.
Probably, yes. It will be a last man standing match between the best friend of Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder, Edge, and Randy Orton. So,
I haven't been as big of a fan of the build to this match as many people, because I think the stuff that they've done has been good in terms of getting emotion, but the individual segments, I've just found them not very realistic, just overly produced at times, that kind of thing. I think the story that's been told has been good. I just think the individual segments themselves haven't been executed particularly well. But I'm still looking forward to the match. Very much looking forward to seeing Edge back, because I think he's going to be pretty amazing. I think he's going to win. That's all I have to say, I think.
So you're saying what is missing from this entire storyline or from the segments is...
Hawkins.
Okay, move on.
He was a background for 1 segment. That's all he deserved to be.
No, but the thing is, I believe they struggled a bit to find the right setup now with the promos, but this is actually how wrestling feuds used to be built up, because back in the day you had the guys very separate from each other, and because one talent was still working in another territory, and they just built the matches up from there, and when it was finally time for the guy to come over into your territory, you had the match already built and can put it on. And now they have a kind of same situation here, that not all the talent could be there at all times, and so they just decided to go and have separate segments here. And from my point of view, this worked perfectly, because these 2 guys are just one of the best you can ever have, you can ask for. So Yeah, that's my point of view here, and obviously Edge is winning this one.
Actually, I'll just see if these two agree with you first.
I do think Edge is winning, and I think it's going to be carnage because of the match stipulation. We might see Beth come down and give Edge the assist.
Oh.
I'm not sure, but either way, it has to be an Edge win.
Or
But then,
yeah, or not just Beth, maybe other people too. That help Edge. Christian, Kurt Hawkins, Zack Ryder.
why not bring back the Edge heads?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yen.
I have Yang go first.
Yen, he seems excited.
Is he?
I'm just thinking right now what you could do with that match, because I agree it should be carnage. It probably will be, but honestly, I can't help but to be concerned for Edge with his previous injury.
Oh, I will. Every single match he has for like 2 years. Like when
It'd
Brian.
be like when Brian first returned.
Yeah, it's. I think Edge is going to win this for sure, but I'm, especially with it being a last man standing match, I'm more worried for Edge than I'm excited for the match, honestly. It probably
have a different point of view to everybody. I could see this ending in a double countdown. When there's no winner.
I don't think they will do that.
No, at
Doesn't make
WrestleMania
sense.
there needs to be a decisive winner. That's the main rule of
I could
WrestleMania.
see them here. Like when Batista did the spear. Oh no, they can't do that because it's an empty performance center. They both speared the Undertaker off, and they both stayed down for 10. Something like that. But like it, obviously you have to get creative with it because you're in the performance center. If I have to pick a winner, obviously it's going to be Edge, but
I think didn't they say that this isn't in the performance center? It's going to be in just an empty.
No, it's in the performance center.
I'm sure they said in a promo that it was.
You are mixing this up with Ciampa Gargano, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I could easily see it going to a draw.
I think the conclusion is Edge isn't losing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Randy Orton will not be still on his feet at the end of the match.
Yeah.
Well then, we are coming.
The main event.
The main event of main event.
Oh, by the way, I feel like Edge and Randy should main event night 1, and then Brock and Drew should main event night 2.
That's how it should be, but this...
It won't be, because Drew and Brock will main event night 1, and then the night 2 main event will be...
Ric Flair.
For the Universal Championship. Goldberg versus...
Roman Reigns not anymore. Braun Strowman now. As of today, officially. As of 3 weeks ago. In the reports already. Yeah.
Why?
Strowman, the monster among men, finally gets his big title shot at the show of shows.
I be asked.
I'm extremely annoyed by this because Braun was growing on me so much up until a couple of weeks ago when he decided to be a massive bellend and say the thing about like indie wrestlers just need to get off their arse and stop selling much and work harder.
Just make money. Just make money.
It's like money, then you're
rich.
Don't you have?
It's fine.
Oh no! I just
we don't want to get too far into it, but Braun is a bellend, and I hope he doesn't win. But he is going to.
Do you think they only picked Braun because Goldberg didn't want to work with Riddle?
I think they only picked Braun because he was the only person they had available, and Riddle wasn't an option because they didn't even think of him because they're not clever.
Yeah, I don't think Vince considers the whole Twitter thing as a factor. Either he doesn't know that it exists, or someone told him that it exists, and he went, "No one cares about that Twitter." Yeah.
No one cares about that fucking goddamn dweeb, pal.
All we care about is tout, damn it!
We care about big monsters, damn it, pal.
Oh, I want to cry.
But the thing is, there will be a moment in this match where Goldberg tries to lift up Braun for the jackhammer.
Oh yeah, the finish will be that he's just going for the jackhammer, but will reverse into his big power slam and pin him.
No, Goldberg. The finish will be Goldberg trying to lift up Braun and just dropping him because he can't hold him and breaking his fucking neck.
He pins him like on Ryback.
Like
That's the finish.
And then the show
Okay,
will go off
so-
the air, and Cole will say,
Will be the new Universal Champion.
I didn't envision a scenario when Goldberg won the title where at WrestleMania I would want Goldberg to retain the title. Such a situation has now arisen.
and isn't that exciting?
Yeah.
they should have just pushed this whole thing back a few months.
This is what they get, to be honest. This is what they deserve.
But we want to put smites on people's faces. Damn it!
No, but a Goldberg win would do that, so it's fine.
Yeah, I think more people will want Goldberg than Braun, given recent events, to be honest.
It's like Brock and Roman from the other Mania, where like we don't want the part-time guy to win, we don't want this other guy to win either. But
Would rather the match did not exist.
I would rather the match did not exist. Obviously, I would rather.
The best thing for them right now is that there are no fans in the arena.
Oh yeah, this would get absolutely murdered.
Just
fans love the
I'm just envisioning the horror scenario where they actually do a CGI crowd or a green screen crowd.
Oh well, there was a thing. They put out
It was a fan
survey.
cancel thing, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, about having fan live streams. Hopefully more successful ones than this one. Basically scattered around the screen, which I think is.
I can't think of anything on this planet I would like less than having wrestling fans from Twitter around the edge of my screen while I'm trying to watch Raw and SmackDown.
Oh, this match sucks.
You'll either get the Twitter people who just moan about everything, or you'll get the Twitter bum lickers who just praise everything.
Yeah, exactly. The thing is, Vince would try to produce the live streamers, and he'd tell them what to say, and he wouldn't be able to stop them from not saying. It would be a complete car wreck.
Put me off.
Yeah, the fans that'll be in the crowd will be cherry picked, and they'll have a producer in their ear.
Long-haired guy and his grandma, Brock Lesnar guy,
green t-shirt guy.
Yeah, green t-shirt guy, sign guy.
Well, the classic.
Wow.
The sign guy is he is moved over to AEW.
Wow, what a fucking mark. A smelly mark.
Well then, that is the biggest WrestleMania of all time. Too
Too
big for one night. Probably the greatest show you will ever see.
It's definitely going to be an experience.
It's going to be interesting.
It's not going to be the best Mania ever, but it's going to be the most interesting.
We're going to look back on this in 10 years and go, oh,
we are all dead already.
There was a Mania 36? Oh, okay.
We're going to look back at this in 10 years' time when they're advertising Goldberg versus Brock for 7.
Yeah, I can see that happening because they still won't be able to build any new stars in 10 years. And will be just...
60-year-old Goldberg is the champion.
Yeah.
Just fucking Ric Flair on his deathbed.
Yeah, Ric Flair would do a match. He's ready. If you need.
Yeah, he's ready to fucking die.
You'll have an 80-year-old Hulk Hogan on Twitter still saying, "One more match, brother."
Vince.
At one point, Hogan was going to do a match against Vince because it was in Tampa. Thank God that didn't happen.
That's it will be a special event. It will be very.
And this was a special live stream, wasn't it?
Is there anything
special was a word? Yeah.
is there anything you would like to see from the show that is not announced?
R-Truth walking into the empty arena in Tampa.
Oh yeah, maybe some 24/7 thingies, perhaps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
R-Truth
I don't know what.
Raymond James Stadium is all I need. And if they don't do it, then they're just dumb.
I think Truth needs to go to the regular arena and walk around and be like, "What the hell is everybody?" And
Yeah, he'll be in the big stadium and go, "What? It's WrestleMania. What's up?" And if they don't do that, they're dumb. But they did also put the title on Goldberg and put Braun as his replacement. So who knows? Maybe they are dumb.
Like I said, it's probably not going to be the best Mania, but it's going to be interesting for sure.
Oh yeah, we'll never forget Corona Mania. That's for sure. Like this will just be known as Corona Mania for years to come.
Telling my grandkids about Braun Strowman versus Goldberg.
Next year, Vince will decide. Oh, wasn't it great to have no fans there? Wonderful.
God damn it, pal, look at all the-
I want to ruin my big main event of this guy that no one wants to win, but I do.
I look at all the money.
I feel for Braun, man, because when Braun loses, like, he's done, isn't he? Really, absolutely done. Like, how many times are we gonna like sort of think, yeah, he could be a big star, he could be a big star, and he gets to that last little hurdle and loses like a twat. And yeah,
You
he's
see,
just
the thing
done.
is, this time it's his own fault, to be honest.
Oh yeah. Wrestlers should just stay off Twitter. They really should.
They should.
Maybe he needs to be
Wrestler.
repackaged. No, they have to. I have an idea. Put Braun off TV after this loss, and then put him like in a couple of months' time. Let him have come back to TV as a tag team partner of Lars Sullivan, and that's.
God.
Whatever happened to Lars?
We know.
He got injured.
Yeah, he got injured, and then he got.
Oh yeah, then
homophobic,
it was discovered he did gay porn, and then
Excellent.
And then yeah, he's
Oh,
still
yeah.
under contract because you can't have him go to AEW. Yes,
oh god.
this will be. So Snickers is sponsoring WrestleMania.
After Mars bars.
Yeah, that's a great information I have had for you here.
Right. Are we concluded?
I believe
think-
we are.
Are we now
reaching the-
fumbling awkwardly,
We are
unsure
yeah,
whether to end this live stream?
We are.
because that's yeah.
Dan will be talking about Ric Flair.
Yeah, we could talk about Ric Flair. So, remember that Ric Flair debuted?
SmackDown, they replayed Ric Flair's farewell match. So he's relevant right now.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
probably that was a hint because Ric Flair will interfere in the WWE Championship match.
Yeah, there's no other reason why they'd show that other than Ric Flair's replacing Braun.
No, Ric Flair's replacing McIntyre. And then he
Oh,
will
wait.
put Brock Lesnar in a figure 4 and win the title. Okay. Thank
that is
you
the
everyone
sign.
for watching this perfectly stream that had no errors, no issues whatsoever. Everything worked out perfectly fine, just like WrestleMania, basically. And
It's quite appropriate, to be fair. I
yes,
put it like that.
we all planned this beforehand, so
The only way to learn is by trial and error.
Yeah.
I'll
Because
say
we're so fucked up, we decided to put these in here on purpose to try and replicate that experience.
correct.
Yes.
And yeah, but else is there to say other than stay healthy and
Please wash your hands,
Stay at home.
stay at home if you can.
wash these hands.
Watch WrestleMania if you want, or watch Disney Plus or something else.
Sneeze into
Don't
your
watch
elbow.
WrestleMania.
Pornhub Premium is free, so enjoy yourself.
Username Walu2Go has already been taken.
No.
So-
Okay.
Into that where you will.
Okay. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see each other next time. And
Next
goodbye.
year.
Bye.
See you later.